Hey guys, just wanted to drop in and say I have been seeing so many videos about sensory buckets, and for some reason my camera's not wanting to focus today. What's going on? All right, sensory buckets, and so I finally made one. So that way it'll keep him busy for a few minutes and maybe I can get some stuff done. I got this bucket at Walmart for, it was like almost $6. So I bought two. This one I'm going to turn into a water sensory. He loves water. He loves playing in water. So these I found at Walmart in the Valentine's section. They are like stretchy macaroni. There's this one. There's like a corkscrew, and they are stretchy. And there's a penne, and a bow tie, and an elbow. It's an elbow. These little boat cars he's had since Christmas, and he doesn't really like to play with them in the bathtub, and so I was like, maybe he'll like them in this, because he likes to stick all his cars in water. He will open up his sippy cup and pour it on anything and put his cars in there. These I also found in the Valentine's Day section. They are kind of not hard, but like a gummy. Balloon animals seem to be back in fashion. We bought some Halloween stuffed balloon animals for our Halloween decorations. Briar likes the he likes the texture of them. They were really soft, so there's like purple, yellow. I can't tell if this is pink or red. They're all neon colors. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be pink. And then there's an orange one. And like the feel of them is pretty awesome. Oh, I found another pasta. I don't know what kind of pasta that's supposed to be. Spaghetti, maybe? Another boat. So we've got the pasta. If you didn't see all the pasta, the textures, some of them are smooth, some of them have different textures. I swear that's probably supposed to be spaghetti. Some bright colors and some boat cars. So I'm not going to fill this all the way up with water. Sorry, it's getting fuzzy again. There we go. I'm not going to fill this all the way up with water. I'm only going to fill it like, there's like little lines and you can't see them in the video, but there's like two lines. There's like a line right here. There's the other one. So this is like halfway, I guess. I'll probably go just below that line so he can so right about here is where I would do the water. So he can have some fun with it, and maybe it'll keep him busy. Maybe I can get some stuff done while he's playing with it. Maybe I'll play as well, because this is pretty cool. I love sensory toys myself. We've got like dozens of poppets. We've got fidget cubes. We've got squishies. This would be cool to fiddle with. I do have to say I really like these, the feel and texture of them. But the colors are a little too bright for me. I'm more of a neutral color person, like this. Like I could probably do the blue. But I'm not really into bright colors. So we're going to give this a try, and I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. Like finding things to keep him busy is very hard because he he'll like do something for like 5 minutes, and then not even 5 minutes, and then he'll want to do something else. So he's bouncing all over the place with so many different interests. And I have actually gone through his toys and taken some of that away because I thought maybe he was overwhelmed. We do have lots of coloring activities as well. He loves to paint, but he does not like the feel of paint. So I bought, Crayola has these paint sticks that look like the Elmer's glue tubes, like the ones that you would use in like elementary school. And they are actually some pretty nice colors. They're not overwhelming. There's only, I think, 9 colors, 8 or 9 colors. I might be wrong. But that lasts about not even 2 minutes. He will pick 2 colors, use those 2 colors for a few minutes, and then throw everything on the ground. I only let him paint or color in his high chair because he wants to paint and draw on every surface in the house. And we rent, so unfortunately, I can't let him do that. And it's just a lot easier and safer in his high chair. But I'm hoping maybe this will keep him busy longer than a few minutes. I'm sure he's going to dip his other cars in there. He's already seen these and been very interested and tried to play with them already, but I've been trying to hide them until I got the bucket, and I've been moving them around. Like, I really like this one. I'm holding my camera with one hand, so I can't really show you how far it stretches, but it stretches pretty far. I'm trying not to like poke a hole in it. They're like a rubbery feel. And the other, he's weird about texture as well. The other sensory bucket I would like to make is maybe one with sand. I do not want to do the one with rice because he will probably dump it out all over the floor. So the one with sand would probably be an outside thing or in the high chair thing. But even then, he might just take and dump it all on the floor either way. But yeah, these buckets are actually pretty wide. Sorry, they're pretty wide and they're not like, okay, they're not very deep, which is great. I found this in where they keep like the storage containers. I buy the shoe ones all the time, and I never noticed these before, and then I noticed them and I'm like, ooh, yes, this will work for exactly what I need it for. If anyone has any sensory ideas that could keep him busy, he's 4 years old, very sensitive to texture. The attention span is very short. I can't let him go outside by himself, even though we have a fence in the backyard. I have a sliding glass door. I have locks on the fences. So technically he's not going out by himself. So I can send him out onto the back porch, but we do not have a gate on the back porch. So he just kind of goes out and explores the yard, and I'll be like vacuuming. I can't vacuum when he's in here because he doesn't like the vacuum cleaner. It's too loud. So I'll send him out while I'm vacuuming or I'm mopping the floor or whatever, but he is an eloper. So I constantly have to stop. So it has been a learning journey for me. I have 3 other children. I didn't experience any of this with them. So it really is a learning thing for me. So when we go outside, I go out there with him, supervise him. I always have my eyes on him. He is an eloper, and it took me a long time to figure out what that was. I did a lot of research. He's a pretty amazing kid. He really is. We are learning together. We are learning together. But yeah, if you have any sensory ideas that could keep him busy for longer than a few minutes, so I might be able to get some cleaning done or some laundry. Usually my laundry is piling up on the couch. I mean, it's clean. I've washed it. It's just piling up on the couch, and it drives me insane. Drives me insane. um, any ideas are welcome, really, that might help with learning or keeping him busy. He is nonverbal, so we are working on that. I want to get him into different therapies. I'm trying to find different schools, but unfortunately, we live kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and it was because of my fear of him escaping. Like, I wasn't sleeping. We live too close to a road, and I had a fear of him escaping. I have like alarms on the doors. I have like special locks on the doors. Our windows are older, so they don't open normally. They're really hard to open. So thankfully, I didn't have to put any window locks on. Plus, it was a fire hazard. I was worried about, hey, what if there's a fire and we can't get out? So I was also paranoid about that. But my fear was of him escaping because he has done it while I was awake. I usually wake up before him in the morning so I can have a few moments to wake up, have my coffee, have some quiet. But like during the day, I like to open up the house and I'll prop the door open and I'll be doing things and I can hear him because he always has his shoes on. Always. He always puts his shoes on. He's always ready to go. Well, he noticed the door was open one day and decided, I'm going to go outside and not, let mom know. Me having Briar is a long story. He is not my biological son. But he can't say my name, so he calls me Ma. I've been trying to teach him my name this whole time. I just kind of went with it. I'm not sure if that's a reference of him identifying to someone, but it's a long story. Eventually, we'll get into all of that. Maybe, maybe not. So my mom luckily was coming over and she was pulling into the driveway and he went up to meet her truck. He was super excited. I didn't even hear him. He's like a freaking ninja. I'm cleaning the bathroom. I'm trying to pick up after the other kids because they're not home on the weekends. So I didn't even hear him go out the door. Normally he stomps really loud. He walks loudly. And it was a huge scare for me. So now I don't leave the door open when I'm doing things and not paying attention or if I'm not in the kitchen. So it was a lesson learned. There's not anywhere for him to go, but it was still very scary because it's hard for me to trust people. I've got kids, I've been hearing a lot of bad things. So I'm probably too paranoid for my own good sometimes, but like I have tracker apps on my kids' phones. I know where they are. Like, anyways, back to the sensory. There's like a million and one things that I usually need to get done and I can't because he's bored or he wants me to play with him or he wants attention, which I understand. But sometimes I need some space and he doesn't understand that. Like I can't even go to the bathroom by myself. Which is not something, it's something I'm not used to. So, yeah. Any potty training tips would be great too. We have been working on potty training for the last 2.5 years. It hasn't gone very good. We've tried like several different potty chairs several different kinds. I've even tried letting him run around in underwear. I've tried letting him run around in nothing. You know, he does not like not wearing clothes. He has to wear clothes. So he thinks I'm going to leave and leave him here, I think. Or, you know, anytime the girls want to go somewhere, he's ready to go. He's ready to go with them. And, you know, he's got to be ready to go. I have figured that much out. So any tips would be great. Cheerios do not work, by the way. He thinks it's fun to play with them in the toilet. Tried that one, which worked for my son, you know. I've tried the frog chair or not the frog chair, the frog potty that's you stand up. I've tried the potty chair that goes on the toilet that has the stairs. I've tried the one without the stairs. I've tried a regular potty chair. I've tried one that looks like a toilet. I've just bought him a car shaped one because he loves cars. He is obsessed with cars. Obsessed. Obsessively obsessed. Any kind of cars. His bed is shaped like a car, if that tells you anything. Any tips would be great. I'm a little out of my element, but I am willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. It's been a amazing experience so far to learn about. I'm not saying everything's been amazing. Some days are hard. Some days he's having a bad day. Everyone has. If he's having a bad day, everybody else is going to have a bad day. Even though I try to like cheer him up, I try to do things with him, try to take him to the park. Yeah. Any advice anyone has with any experience with autistic children, that would be amazing. All right, y'all. I will definitely be posting more content. I'm going to try to post more content more often, but sometimes it is kind of hard to do some videos, so I usually have to do them at night when he's sleeping. I'm going to be doing all kinds of videos, not just this, not just about him, not just about my kids, and all kinds of stuff. I'm a proud mom, though, you know. Like and subscribe and comment below if you have any suggestions. They would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.